Mm, 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 mm. Yo, yo, yo. What up, everybody? Good morning. What's up? What's up? All right, let's take a look here, man, and let's see what's going on. So, dude, I want to show you there was a really good play last night. I was asleep, but I still want to show it off right here. Kind of right after the Asian session, you can see we got a 15-minute bearish fair value gap right over here to the left. So there's that 15-minute bearish fair value gap. And if you drag that over, look, let me change this gray box and let me say 15-minute bearish fair value gap. All right, so there's a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Okay, and let me put this. Let me see, making it look good for a minute. All right, so 15-minute bearish fair value gap right there. Well, look what happens inside of this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Boom, you get an immediate V-shape inversion right here. So right here, boom, there's your inversion fair value gap. All right, so and now look, you also have LR for half of this move. Boom, that's LR trend line liquidity, so you can expect that to at least run very quickly. So inverse right there, run it right down here to these gaps down here. You could have taken some profits down here. And we also have equal lows right over here. So I expect at some point for these equal lows down here to get hit. Now we do have CPI this morning, so maybe that is going to crank it right through these equal lows over here. All right, so yeah, but that was a good trade. You can see how perfect that is. Comes right up, taps into this bearish fair value gap over here, boom, right into an inversion, and you got this trend line liquidity built up. Let me show you. Anytime you get a grind up like this, usually right before it's going to reverse, all this usually gets ran. When it kind of grinds up like this, it'll usually eventually run it in pretty fast because that's low resistance liquidity or a trend line. So, you know, right before it's going to run this, it's going to have one big spike up, kind of like a manipulation. So that's what happens right here. You get this kind of choppy grind up along this trend line. And then right here at the end, you get this boom, big spike up into this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, right into an inversion. So an inversion, basically, we inversed, which means we closed below this bullish fair value gap right here. And that allowed us to run down this trend line liquidity very quickly. And also we have equal lows right down here. So I expect at some point we're going to come down and take out these equal lows. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. We do have CPI coming up. Is anybody going to be trying to pass some evals on CPI, man? Anybody going to be trying to pass some evals? Yo, what up, Greg? What up, Statue? What up, Devin? Let's see. Sorry, I'm about to read the chat now. It's playing with you? Yeah, man. That's why I preach locking in some profit, Statue, man. It does play with you, though. NASDAQ, play with you. Oh, that's Breezy, ain't it? Statue. I keep forgetting the names are messed up. Do you go top down to look for FEG on bigger time frame, or how do you know which one to use? I mean, basically the same way as like you're looking at the lower time frame. So yeah, I mean, you go to the higher time frames, you look for something that looks, you know, stands out to you. Like on the 1 hour, you got a 1 hour fair value gap right up here. So if it would come up and tap into this 1 hour fair value gap, then could be good for a short. But just basically like that. The higher time frames are usually better. So, you know, right here on this 15-minute, that's a clean singular 15-minute fair value gap. Over here, you drag it over, you get a nice singular inversion right there. And then basically right here, if we're looking at current time, so look, I mean, just on the 15-minute time frame here, it looks like we came up, boom, swept these highs right here, and it looks like we're inversing bullish fair value gaps now. So this may be the drive down to go take out these equal lows. We already inversed this bullish fair value gap. Now, if we inverse this bullish fair value gap, then I think we're going to go right down to these equal lows. But we do have CPI in the next few minutes, so about about 18 minutes or so, we've got CPI. So yeah, let me put that on the screen here. Red folder. Eastern. Bang, bang, buddy. Red fold. Oh, man. I used the wrong one. Yeah, so getting ready here for CPI. Maybe we can catch a trade after on, the one setup for life. Maybe we'll get a one setup for life play after the news, and that'll be nice. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Let me read the chat. What up, caveman? It's really worth to use CPI to pass fundings. I mean, if you want to pass in one day, CPI is a good news to do it on. Yeah, what up, Breezy? Let's see. What up, Benedict? What up, Matt? What up, King? What's going on? Yeah, Matt, it's in a fair value gap now. How's the life treating you this morning? It's going good, Kenny. Yeah, Matt, it's inside of a bullish fair value gap right now. Are you using only 15-minute and 1 minute? Nah, I use all the time frames. I use all the time frames. Does anybody want to see the news strategy to pass funded accounts? Anybody want to see the news strategy? All right. So basically the strategy to pass fundeds. When the news comes out, you should get a big spike, right? A big spike one direction or the other. Man, look at that. Look at that wick on that candle. Pretty crazy. But you should get a big spike one direction or the other here in 15 minutes. So basically all you're going to do is right before the news, you're going to place a buy stop and a sell stop, okay? So you're going to want to go about, 10, 20 points above where price currently is. And all you're going to do is you're going to place a buy stop. And if you're going 5 contracts, you're going to go about 31 points, okay? 5 contracts, 31 points, and there won't be a stop loss. It's smash or pass. And then the same thing on the short position. So it'd be something like this right here. 5 contracts, 31 points on a 50K, right? 50K funded account. And that would be how you pass in one day. So that'd be like for Apex or something. But they do have the new rules that make it a little bit harder because of the you have a max daily loss limit. But if you did want to pass, then this is how I would do it. But yeah, just like that would be how you do it. Travis said, "You're not allowed to hedge, LMAO. This doesn't work." Buddy, do you know what hedging is? Does Travis know what hedging is? Let's go back and take a look. So if you have a buy stop up here and a sell stop down here, if price comes down and gets you in this order, you just cancel this one. Bang. Just like that. And guess what? You're not hedging. Whoa. Mind blown. You can tell. You can tell when these guys are new, man. And they don't know about prop firms. Plus, I don't want to, get in trouble or anything, but even when they say you can't hedge, you can still hedge on Apex right now, by the way. Ooh, Travis. That's the point, man. You're hoping it doesn't wick. If it wicks, you lose the account anyway, right? If it wicks, it don't matter if you get called for hedging because you're going to lose the account anyway. You're hoping for one move. That's why you do about 10, 15 point buffer above the thing and above price, and then you're hoping it doesn't wick. You're hoping it has one clean move, and that's how you pass. If it wicks up and comes back down, it doesn't matter if it feels both immediately because you lost anyway. Okay, does that make sense? So it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you get, you lose the account for hedging. It doesn't matter because the account's going to be blown anyway on an evaluation. All right. All right. Does that make sense, everybody? If it wicks, you lose the account anyway. So you're looking for one clean move, one right at the open. You're hoping it, boom, up or down. All right. But yeah, let's see if it's going to take out these equal lows down here. We got news coming up. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. We got news. Akam says, hello, greetings from Poland. Have a good trades. Yep. Yeah, biblical. I don't even know why I was arguing. Don't even matter. It don't even matter. All right. Let's see. Hopefully we're going to catch a nice trade after the news on a one setup for life. One setup for life play. Oh, crap, man. I got to plug in my computer at some point. At some point here. All right. But yeah, man, Hypertix 50% off with code Slade. Make sure you check them out. Check out Hypertix. Been getting payouts with them, and I'm working my way toward another one. But use code Slade on any prop firms. Give you the best discount always, and I would appreciate it. Helps it out. We can do giveaways and stuff. And by the way, if we get 69 likes over there on the horizontal stream, anytime we get 69 likes, we're going to run a giveaway. So 69 likes on the horizontal stream. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Smash the like button. And yeah. Getting ready for news in 10 minutes. Just getting some stuff set up. And I'll look at chat in just a minute. Getting some stuff set up. Mm, 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 mm. All right, all right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Getting ready for the news. Getting ready. And bada bing, bada boom. Let me pop this out. All right. Sweet. There we go. Yo, we got 00 Blade up in here. Here we go. Who thinks we're gonna come down and take out these equal lows over here? Who thinks we're gonna come take out these equal lows? I mean, it was big controversy yesterday because a bunch of people were longing this inversion when we left equal lows, and it was a big deal for the inversion traders on Twitter. You know, they were saying, should you have taken this inversion? Should you not have? Because we left these equal lows. In my opinion, I wouldn't have taken the long with equal lows there, even though it did play out. Just because, like, most of the time, equal highs and equal lows, they get taken. But it was a big thing on Twitter. If you're an inversion fair value gap trader, should you have not have taken this inversion right here when we left equal lows? People were saying that the ES took the lows, but so NQ didn't have to. It didn't matter that it left equal lows because ES took the lows. But I don't really look at SMT or ES, so I wouldn't have taken that, even though it did play out yesterday. But yeah, let's see if it's going to come back down and finally take out these equal lows here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, I trade inversion fair value gaps if you didn't know, and trade inversion fair value gaps. And if you want, I made a free PDF. You can download it. Click the link in my bio or the Service Plus button, and you can download it. I made a PDF. You can download it for free. But yeah, it'll show you the exact entry model I use. And here we go, dude. Getting ready. 5 minutes. Getting ready, dude. Hang on, my girlfriend wants me to send her a picture. I got a new kind of stream set up here. She set it up, dude. It's looking good. Looking good. Hang on, I got to get a good picture. Bang. Dude, I also have a Trades by Slade sign, dude. I'm going to get it got to get it set up in the background. But at some point, got a bunch of light up signs and stuff. Got to get it going. But yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Let's see. All right. Somebody type in the YouTube chat, man. I don't know if it's frozen or if nobody's just typing in there. The YouTube chat's either frozen or nobody's typing. No, there we go. Nobody was typing. All right. Let's see, man. Let's see. We getting ready here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the news. Hopefully we get a one setup for life. Here is a big dude. This looks like a news candle. 750. Look at this wick at 750. Imagine we take that out at some point. The high and the low of that. Pretty big wick right there. 750 candle. It must have been some news come out at that time too. But here we go. 3 minutes. Who's full porting? Who's full porting CPI? Don't do it, but if you do it, make sure you pick up your next account with code Slade. What up, Coach Fred? Only full port if it's an eval. Don't be out here full porting your funded accounts. Some prop firms won't even let you. So if you full port on a prop firm that don't let you, you're gonna get, it ain't gonna work out good anyway. Clear Kite got vertical and horizontal. Got 2 of them going. If we get to 69 likes on the horizontal stream, we'll do a prop firm account giveaway for free. Make sure you're checking out the link in my bio. You can download a free PDF of my exact entry model. I worked hard on it, made you some PDFs, some educational content, so you can download it for free. We live stream every single morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. This morning, CPI, dude. CPI special. So we're going to get a big old news candle coming out at 8:30, hopefully, and we can catch a good trade based on the news candle. It's called a one setup for life. So basically, when the news comes out, it should make a big wick, on both sides. We're going to wait on it to take out one of the wicks, and then we're going to look for a trade back to the other side. So let's see. Yeah, this is NASDAQ. I use fair value gaps and liquidity, Jay, mainly inversions. You can download my free PDF on my entry model if you want an explanation on it. CFD props have been breaching people left, right, and center lately. Dang, man. Also, do you work a full-time job? I run a jewelry business during the day. Here we go, dude. CPI. Woo! Look at that pump. Look at that big news candle. Let's mark it out. Data high up there. Who caught the longs? Who just passed an account on the longs? Plenty of, look, right there. 31 points is all you needed. Or that move to the upside. Pass an account. That's all you needed was 31 points. But we got a data high up here now. So let's mark them out, dude. Mark out the data high. Data high up there. And then down here, I wouldn't even really call this a data low. I really want to come see it take out these equal lows and then look for a trade back up to the data highs. But let's see it, man. So I'm just going to leave those data highs up there. And then if it takes those out first, I might look for a trade, back down to these equal lows. Hopefully it takes out the equal lows first, and then we can look for a trade up to the data highs. That's the goal. Gold literally did not move at all off of that. Dang. I mean, this wasn't a huge move from Nasdaq. Usually it's a bit more than this, but 52 points. Not the best CPI, but still not bad. Not bad, dude. Could have passed. But somebody, Clear Kite, said, "Do you work a full-time job?" Um, I run a jewelry business, so I make custom jewelry. And I do that during the day after the streams. Go to the jewelry shop, sell some jewelry, and make custom jewelry. Hi, what is the most clean price action pair to trade if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I like NASDAQ or gold. That's pretty much all I look at, mainly NASDAQ. Think this will probably see what's going to happen here, dude. Let's see what's going to happen. I'd say if it inverses this, I'd say, yeah. It looks like we might be going down to those equal lows down here. We'll see. Got the data high up there. Let's see if we're going to go take out these equal lows and then come back up to take out the data high. So we're about to get an inversion right here. Can run kind of some trend line liquidity to the downside. Probably go take out those equal lows and then come back up to take out the equal high. I mean the data high. This right here is the 2-minute. But it's really dumping off now. Looks like it's going down to go take out those equal lows. Dumping. Dumping down. But got the inversion right here now. IFBG. All right. Let's see. See if it's going to run it down here. Take out these equal lows. Same as yours. So that spike got them shaking. How many years will it take to properly master trading? I mean, I don't know if anybody ever masters it, but you start to understand it better, get a little more comfortable, and finally start to, make some money. But I wouldn't say really anybody ever kind of masters it. Feel like there's something you can always do a little bit better in trading. See if we're coming down here to take out these equal lows. Equal lows, maybe hop it back up to take out the equal highs. We'll see, man. I'm really not doing anything until one of these gets taken out, right? So like we're kind of in the middle here. If it wants to come down, take out these equal lows, I'll be looking for a trade back up to the data highs. Or if it comes up, takes out the data highs first, I'll be looking for a trade back down to these equal lows. So that's kind of the plan, and we'll see what's going to happen. And let me see if I can get some, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. See what's going to happen here, though. Make sure you're smashing that like button, dude. Smash the like button. Let's get it. Use code SLADE always. And I appreciate it. We're going to catch some trades here. Does everybody know the plan? Everybody understand the assignment here? Wait on one of these to get taken out. Look for an inversion trade back the other way. Does everybody understand the assignment? So that's what we're waiting on. Dude, what accent is that? That's Alabamian. Alabamian accent. Let's go, Kenny. Yeah, man, you just get more comfortable. The more you look at the candles, the more like you start to recognize patterns and you say like, hey, I've seen that before or stuff like that, right? The more you look at the candles, the more stuff you'll notice and, you'll start to understand what a good setup looks like. So, I mean, basically the point of starting out and sticking with a strategy is to learn how the market moves, right? The whole point of picking a strategy and starting with it in the beginning is so you understand how the market moves a little quicker, right? So, because if you focus on one strategy, you'll notice things, you'll hone in, and you'll start to it'll make your learning quicker if you're using one strategy. And then, once you've been trading a while and you start to understand the strategy, then you kind of put some discretion in there. Like, hey, I might not want to take this setup because of so-and-so. I might want to take this because, hey, this looks really good. This confluence, this lines up, this and that. I've seen this before. So that's how trading is, right? What part of Bama you from? I'm right on the Georgia line. Right on the Georgia line. I work in Columbus, Georgia. Run a jewelry business in Columbus. Is it a live session trade, sir? Yeah, man. If we get a setup, I'll take a trade. I do trade with the Discord for the New York Open. So if you want to trade with me during the New York session, you can join up for 7 days for free. You can join 7 days free. Come check it out. Hang out with me for 7 days. But I do these for free on YouTube every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. I'm here hanging out with everybody, chatting it up, hanging around. You have family in Georgia and North Alabama? Nice. What parts? 080G says, how do I join your Discord? You can join the free Discord. It's not hard. It's a little, you just got to look a little bit. But I don't just post the link. Oh my gosh. The live visibility restricted. I'm going to appeal it. All right. This right here is the 2-minute right now, actually. So we got this 2-minute inversion to the downside. We did come down here and take out these lows. So you can see we took out these lows. We got a tweener. I call this right here a tweener, okay? And let me explain why. So this kind of is a tweener. You get this low down here that held, but this kind of internal low right here, it got taken. So it went in between those two lows. That's called a tweener. Comes down, takes out this low. Boom. You get a bounce back up for a tweener. Now, we do have a big old bearish fair value gap right here, so it could just be retesting this bearish fair value gap and continue to dump. But for now, it's a tweener. Oh yeah, Kenny. Yeah, man. For sure. What time frame do you trade on? Man, I trade on any time frame. I like to trade on the 1 to 5 minute though. Like 1, 2, 3, 5 are the time frames I like to execute on, but I look at every time frame to see what setup looks the best. Like here, this 2 minute inversion to the downside. The only problem was we had that data high up there, and I'm just waiting on either these equal lows or this data high to get taken. Look at this little 1 minute confirmation play right here though. 1 minute confirmation play, inversed it right there. Yeah, probably take out these equal lows and then we'll look for a trade back up here to the upside. Jerry, nah, I don't message anybody on Discord unless I tell you. Unless you win a giveaway and I tell you I'm gonna message you, I won't message you on Discord. Took out the lows first. Still haven't taken out these equal lows down here though. I really want to see it come take out these equal lows. I'm looking for it to take out these equal lows, and then I'll look for a trade back up to this data high. So waiting on these equal lows to get taken out. Once it takes out these equal lows, I want to see something kind of like this. I want to see like, I would really like to see like an accumulation like this, and then a manipulation down, and then an inversion back to the upside like this right here. This would look really nice if it did something like this. And then down here, you get that inversion fair value gap to the upside. That would look nice. So that's kind of what I'll be waiting on. See if we get something like this. Accumulation right here. Boom, manipulate lower. Big spike lower. Leaves a bearish fair value gap, and then boom, we inverse it. And I would like to take a trade up to these data highs. Do you trade ICT? I mean, you could say that. I never watched ICT or anything. Just kind of learning from people on YouTube and experience, and all kind of stuff, just going through it. I've never watched any ICT videos though, but I guess the inversion and fair value gap thing is considered ICT. Jerry said, I try to join the Discord, but can't, man. Dang, why not? Let's see. Dude, does anybody in here take peptides? I've been taking a break from the gym. Not really a needed break, but I was taking a break from the gym, but I'm starting back, dude. This week been going every morning. If anybody takes peptides, let me know what are some good ones. I don't know if I'm going to take them or not. I've never taken anything, but I know a lot of people are taking the peptides. Some ratatouille. I don't know about that. Some ratatouille. Tessa Moreland. Yeah, I've heard about Retta. Is the one I've heard about. Jesse says, let's say it breaks below equal lows and retest bearish fair value gap, but fails to break back above. Are you going to change your bias? I mean, no, not exactly. I mean, I'll be looking for a long up to this data high. I mean, this is like kind of one of my favorite setups when you get. I mean, this is a perfect wick for it too. Look how big this wick is. I'll be looking for a long until that data high gets taken out, and then if I don't get a setup long, then I just don't get a setup long. But I'll be waiting on the long setup to take out that data high, and if I don't get it, then I just don't get it. You know, some. I mean, that's it. Hi, one question. Why you don't operate on live or sharing your trading on Discord? I do, man. I trade in the New York session on Discord. Let's go, ladder. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Kane's in Europe for a few months. When I hop back, gonna hop on some Retta. Let's go, dude. Let me know how you like it. I want to see some people get on it and let me know how it is. What does equal lows do? They act like a magnet for price. So anytime you see like stacked up lows or equal lows, the price is going to draw to it. So you see down here, we got low, I mean like a bunch of lows kind of stacked up. So you got these lows right here. See that low right there. And then boom, even this low over here is kind of close to it. So they're all stacked up, right? Now, usually they act like a magnet and price will want to come back and take these lows out. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Happens all the time when you see some stacked up lows or highs. They'll want to come back and take those out. Let's see if we can find something kind of close and obvious. So like right here, this is kind of a closer, look at these. These highs right here, kind of pretty equal. And look, it came up, took those out, and then boom, immediately dumped. But that's kind of a closer time frame one right there, just to kind of give you the picture of it. So you got these highs, they're pretty much equal, they're stacked up right next to each other. Price comes up, takes out those highs, and then turns around. So that's kind of the idea. Yeah, so I'm going to be waiting, see if we can take out these. See, we're kind of getting this accumulation right here. See how I drew out this accumulation? We're kind of accumulating right here. Now, if we get a big spike down and then inverse it back to the upside, that'd be good. You see how we're kind of accumulating? It's just kind of bouncing back and forth right now. I expect at some point we'll probably spike down to take out these equal lows. But we'll see. I mean, we could come up and then go down, but at some point want to see us take out these equal lows and then look for a trade back to the upside. But yeah, if you're wondering about the inversion fair value gaps, I made a free PDF. It's some nice educational content. You can click the link in my bio and download it. It's completely free, and it's just a nice piece of content about inversion fair value gaps. I'm about to plug up my laptop because it's about to die. Where should I plug it up at? Which? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what this plug right here is, but I have to unplug it and see. Nothing turned off, so that's good. I unplugged something. I didn't know what it was, but it's unplugged. Oh crap! Unplugged the monitor. That was not the right one to unplug. All right, we back. Back. There we go. Let's see. There is SMT. I don't know what that was. Dang, man. Power on. All right. There's SMT on the lows. Do you think we go up after displacement? I mean, I want to see us take out these equal lows. This is my plan here. You see, I got the accumulation, which is kind of happening now. I want to see us drive down to take out these equal lows, and I'll look for an inversion trade back to the upside. What are your tats, man? I got all kinds of them. I got all kinds of tattoos, man. I just got them when I was kind of young, and I don't know. Got Pablo Escobar on my arm right there. That was kind of a dumb one, but you know, it happens. It happens. Yeah, dude, right there. Got like Medusa. Dude, I know. People ask me who it is. I'm like, that's just my dad. Dude, I remember that was like the first thing. My girlfriend came up, I was out, and she came up and started talking to me. She said, I like your tattoos. Who's that man on your arm? I said, that's my dad. Banks couldn't get the free PDF. Why not? Is it restricted in your country? Slade, do you ever enter a trade around this time and hold through the open based on pre-market AMD? Yeah, every now and then. Like if a trade's super obvious, like if this would come down and do what I'm wanting here, I would enter, right? I don't have to wait on the open. But yeah. And do you take trades outside of the sessions? Yeah, man. Like or girl, whatever you are. Yeah. I don't really believe in sessions too much. So I think a good setup is going to be a good setup regardless. I do think that the New York session can provide better setups just because of the volatility, but I think a good setup is going to be a good setup regardless. Like if you take out some nice liquidity, you get an inversion trade back the other way, I think it's going to, if it's going to play out, it's going to play out, right? Slade Escobar. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but getting ready to get off here, coming to an end. But I do stream every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning for the pre-market for free on YouTube. And then I trade the New York session with the Discord. You can join the Discord for free. And I have a PDF you can download about inversion fair value gaps. I made it. So if you want it, you can download it for free. What are you trading? Will you do it sometime in the message? Nah, I just trade on live because a lot of the times I trade on the smaller time frames like the 1 minute. So you can't really alert those, right? You can't really alert the 1 minute time frame because by the time I alert it in the text, it's usually already moved into profit or even sometimes already at TP by the time you can alert the 1 minute time frame. Right. So let's see here, man. Is it going to take out these equal lows? Yeah, it was kind of a weak CPI, but it did leave a nice data wick high. So that's going to be a target I'm going to be looking for, this data high up here. See if we can take that out at some point. Diego says, any Hypertix accounts giveaways coming? Yeah, man. If we get to 69 likes on the horizontal stream, if we ever get to 69 likes, I'll do giveaways, right? So we got to get to 69 likes over on the horizontal stream and we'll do a giveaway. I don't know if we're there. We haven't got there all week, but 69 likes on the horizontal stream and we'll do a giveaway. We're only at 30 likes today, but 69 likes over there and it'll be giveaway time. But let's get it, man. So if you're watching, I'm about to get off, but if you're watching and you see us take out these equal lows, get a nice inversion to the upside, you can probably bet I'm going to be in it looking for a trade back up to these data highs. So this is kind of my plan if you're looking right now. I'm about to get off here, go trade with the group. If you want, you can trade with me for free for 7 days, but this is my plan, right? I'm going to be looking for us to take out these lows, look for an inversion trade back up to these data highs. So about to get off of here, man. Yeah. Fun one here. About to get off. Hope everybody has a great day. Let me know if you're in the Discord. Let me know if you catch an inversion trade today. I want to see you guys taking these inversions. Let me know if you making some profits trading the inversions. And yeah, use code SLADE on Hypertix. You can get 50% off on Hypertix. Really good accounts. I've been getting huge payouts with them lately, and I'm really liking them. But any prop firm, you can use code SLADE. It'll give you the best discount always, and I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to start running a bunch of giveaways. If we ever get 69 likes on the horizontal stream, that's an automatic giveaway right there. But yeah, we're approaching 10,000 subscribers over there on YouTube, so make sure you're going to hit that sub button. Going to do big giveaways when I hit 10,000 subs on YouTube. We're getting close, man. Getting real close. I think we're like 600 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers. So let's get it. Yeah, Holly, you can use it over there. Code SLADE works on all prop firms. It's the best code. Gives you the best, I hear it gives the best, like chances of getting to a payout if you use code SLADE. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you. Have a good one. Peace.